Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It is time for some more Battlestar Galactica. This is Season 4, Episode 11, titled Sometimes a Great Notion. So, picking up after the mid-season finale, which was a big one. It almost seemed like a series finale, because they found Earth together with the Cylons. But when they got there, no one seemed happy with what they saw. All ruins. I'm not quite sure what they expected to find, but that's at least where we are now. And then I gotta admit, I really don't know, like, necessarily where we're going from here, because there's still so many unanswered questions, and most of them has to do with like stuff that is very mysterious and we know next to nothing about it. Like head 6, head Gaius, that's still unexplained. All the visions, everything that has to do with the opera house, and Kara Thrace, her role in all of this. What even is she? So still a lot of unanswered questions that I guess we sort of need answers to. And I'm also aware, because you guys have been telling me from the beginning pretty much, that things will get weird, and especially in the final season, things haven't gotten completely off the rails just yet when it comes to that stuff. So that's why I'm expecting for this latter half of the final season to get into some of that weird stuff, and again, hopefully there will be some answers along the way. But I also, just quickly before I get into it, want to take some time here to just say thank you so much to all of you guys who are still watching these reactions and clicking on them each week, following along, and even like some those of you, of course, who are supporting on Patreon and with the memberships, getting those early reactions and uncuts. Thank you so much for doing that, and again, just for being here, supporting us, supporting me through this journey, watching Battlestar Galactica, because it means a lot to me. Of course, the fact that you guys are here, also just the series in general. I love it so fracking much. I, again, probably should have stopped watching a while ago once all the views, they went like this. So it's still not doing anything good for the channel in that way, I guess, but it's doing something good for me. So that's why, again, just like selfishly, I'm continuing, and I'm continuing to the very end, of course. Just wanted to say that. I don't say it's nearly enough. So again, thank you so much, guys. And if you haven't done it already, I don't know why you wouldn't have. Like, I know that there are a percentage of you guys watching who aren't subscribed. So just to you, those of you who aren't subscribed, please do so. Also, like the video and throw in a comment. It's just like it actually it helps so much when you do that. And I mentioned Patreon and the membership. So yeah, if you want to support, if you want to watch my reactions to, I guess, pretty much like the rest of the series, close to at least, then you can do so right now over there. Links down in the description below. But let's do this. Season 4. Episode 11, Sometimes a Great Notion. Here we go. 7 are known. 4 live in the fleet. Okay, yeah. They're not in hiding anymore. Definitely not. Still that, I didn't even mention that. Still the last of the final 5. Oh.
I'm having trouble accepting this.
We have to push forward.
Oh, getting back to the D-Lee relationship? Back to where we left things off. On the beach, looking at all the ruins. don't drink the seawater. They know that.
Scouts say it's the same all over the planet. No answers to our hails. No signs of human life.
Mm-hmm.
The emergency locator battery must be running low on juice.
It was probably on for a long time.
And now it's running out of juice?
Low-level radiation. Definitely in the water and the food chain. Better put word out not to eat or drink anything down here.
Oh, damn. Yeah, don't do that. Radiation. Okay, so this is like the remnants of like a nuclear fallout?
We traded one nuke civilization for another.
Let's get out of here.
So, what? Is Earth not really habitable then? What, Dad? What are you finding?
Just don't give up.
What's, This is really hitting her hard. And everybody's just like waiting. So, what's it like down there? And that's not what you want to see.
Get me out of here.
Can't even. Okay, and there's these two looking for signal. Is that it?
It's Colonial.
757 NC.
Kara, what is it? What does it mean?
Yeah, well, don't tell me that's your Viper.
The number on my ship is 8757NC.
Well, of course. Well, this is nice, at least.
Appreciate it, D.
Oh, you kidding? I look forward to this. I look forward to this.
Oh, he's gonna babysit Hera?
We'll be back soon, okay? Thanks, Dee. Bye, baby.
But it also seems like, yeah, definitely something going on with D.
Hey, over here.
Oh, wow.
What is it?
We are just digging up skeletons now. Remains or whatever they can find. And, whoa.
We found a couple of these scattered among the bones in sites around the planet.
Centurions.
They're not one of ours. We've never seen this design.
What in the...
Created their own Cylons.
And then the machines rose up and killed their masters.
You don't know that for certain, but...
250 skeletons so far, using our protocols.
The results are conclusive.
What's your point? They're not human. They're Cylon.
All of them.
All of them.
The 13th tribe was made up of Cylons?
What do we do about the quorum? You need to talk to them. We need to tell them something. It should come from their president.
Carry the ball.
Nope, you do it, Lee. Is that like the outline of a person, like what you typically see like after a nuclear explosion? What in the... How... Is that some sort of Cylon thing? Because we know that they can, you know, like they can see different surroundings, like other than like what's really there. So him like touching that, did that kind of showed him what happened, and then also put himself there?
You're always telling me to face the truth and not run from it. Why the sudden change of heart?
You might not like what you find.
From me?
I was just thinking about all the pilots who sat in those seats. I don't want their sacrifice to be meaningless.
You've got that look again. The one you had when your father took Galactica back to New Caprica. You thought you'd never see him again.
That easy to read, huh?
We had to keep the human race going.
I couldn't have done it without you, Dee.
You will this time, too.
I don't know how. The good news is, real estate prices are low. Truth is, there is no happy way to spend this thing.
So don't.
Tell them the truth, and we need to figure all of this out together.
Give them a reason to go on. It's you.
Oh, that's nice.
I was gonna grab a drink around 1900. Would you join me?
It's a date.
Huh. Rekindling that old flame. Also nice that Dee gets some time to shine again. Like, she's been very much in the background for the past, I don't know how many episodes. But alright. What are we about to find? Leoben said that you're not gonna like it. So he already has some sort of inkling what it could be.
Help me, goddammit!
Don't tell me she's gonna find, like, her own body or something. It's a body, alright. See a call sign anywhere? Ooh. Okay, we got blonde hair. Oh, what the frack?
If you've got an explanation for this, now's the time.
I was wrong. About Earth.
Your hybrid told me something. Said that I was the harbinger of death.
Yeah, there's that as well.
Is it true? Is it true?
He's backing away, practically about to run away.
What am I? What am I?
Yeah, that's my question as well. What in the frack are you? Oh. From a guitar.
Swear it's not so falsely now.
Connected to like the whole the music thing? And that's why it seemed like something that like you remembered. I'm starting to form some theories.
I used to live here.
Huh?
Me too.
Yeah, okay, well then don't even have to say it out loud, the theory. I was right.
For a woman I loved.
I remember.
You were that
You do?
You were that woman? Or
We died in a Holocaust.
Then why are we still alive? How did we get to the colonies? Come to think that we were human. 2,000 years is a long time to forget.
burning it, why? Just fuck it, frack it, all of it.
You gotta do something. Morel's going down the toilet. What are you doing?
Speaking of morale down the toilet.
Cottle told me that you didn't show up for your deluxin treatment. You're gonna reschedule.
I don't think so.
Laurie, you need your treatment.
No, I don't.
What are you doing?
Is she giving up, or?
You're the one who made me believe in
You
this.
shouldn't have listened to me.
Wow.
I was wrong about everything.
I'd have been dead, all of you, if you had just kept on fighting instead.
Don't stop. Stop. Just go.
Damn. This is actually a pretty heartbreaking episode so far. Building a funeral pyre to burn your own body. Heavy.
Ex-acting president, former commander of the obliterated Battlestar Pegasus Apollo to my friends. No longer pecking at the breadcrumbs of the 13th tribe.
Well, this is kind of nice, at least.
I think I managed to stall a full-scale panic, but I got no idea what to do next.
One step at a time, dude.
That is the best fun I have had in a long, long time. Thank you for that.
Still some happiness to be found. What's up? Something.
All I can think of is that waste of a planet.
Felix, please. I just want to hang on to this feeling for as long as I can.
Get it?
Sometimes I don't even remember that's me. So long ago. She has no fracking idea what's ahead of her.
Yeah, none of us do.
Still don't. Why am I getting kind of a weird feeling? Wait, what?
No. 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 No.
It's gonna be okay.
We need a
She's
medic.
gonna be okay.
A medic? She's shot herself in the head. Why? Needed to feel some sort of happiness before.
She kissed me goodnight 45 minutes ago, and there was joy in her eyes. So tell me, why would she do this?
I don't fracking know. What did you do?
There goes another one of your children, basically.
I let you down. I let everybody down.
Come on, don't do that.
Give me your sidearm. Fracking now.
Why? Adama, why? The hell is going on? Everybody's just beyond miserable. I had a feeling he was gonna go Ty. But what's with the guns and the booze?
Sit down, Cylon. You got no guts. You're a fracking machine. Is that how it worked? They programmed you to be my friend.
He feels so betrayed and hopeless and just feeling like he let everyone down, and this is just...
Helen. She knew from the beginning that there was something wrong with you.
What?
That's why she went around
Don't do this.
like a dog in heat. I could smell it. She smells.
Oh, do you want him to do it?
I will. Go on.
No.
That's why you came here. You haven't got the fracking guts to do it yourself. Never tell you about my summers with my uncle. Foxes would attack his hen house. He'd wake me up. We'd go with his hounds at night, looking for the fox. And the dogs that smell the scent.
So, what would the foxes do?
Half would turn and fight. The other half would try to swim across. But my uncle told me about a few that turn with the current and ride it all the way out to sea, just swimming.
Because they wanted to drown.
They gave up.
God just tell her, Bill.
Too tired to continue on.
How is putting a bullet in your head gonna help Dee? It sure as frak isn't gonna help all the others who are thinking about doing the same goddamn thing.
Come on, Saul. Talk some sense into him. At least just lift his spirits somehow.
Lee. I hear you lost the signal. You couldn't find the source.
What?
I need to talk. I've gotta tell somebody.
Yeah, you do.
You look like hell. What's going on?
Oh.
Oh, and she has no idea? Oh.
She shot herself.
I don't understand.
No, neither do I. You know. Guess it's too fracking late.
Frack Earth. Yep. Morale really is in the shitter.
Get the Cylon base ship on the horn. See if our new allies want to come along for the ride.
So we're just leaving?
We cannot stay on Earth.
But this is not a new challenge. The 13 tribes of Koval stood exactly on the same spot.
Oh yeah, those things Deep picked up.
So they set out in the void of deep space with nothing but their ships and their guts. And the 13 succeeded.
Kara's holding on to that.
We will find a new home. This is a promise
I intend to keep.
Better get back to your ship. The fleet is about to jump.
No, I'm not going.
What?
You know, all this is just gonna happen again and again and again. So I'm getting off this merry-go-round. I'm gonna die here with the bones of my ancestors, and it beats the hell out of being out there with Cal. Don't you ever want to stop fighting it, Colonel? Don't you just want to stop all of this?
Just ride the tide out to sea.
Get the temptation. I sadly do. When life is just... Saul. Oh, now he's getting that
Stop!
as well.
It's okay. Everything's in place. We'll be reborn. Again.
We? How is...
Helen, you're the fifth.
Was she the final? No way. What? What in the ever-loving frack was that episode? That was so bleak and sad, and I thought that they were gonna sprinkle in some happiness, and that's why all of a sudden we got a little spotlight on Dee again. It was because her and Lee were gonna get back together, and at least we have some people maybe being able to move forward, but nope. This was just such a heartbreaking and bleak episode where everyone was just going through the ringer. Everyone was tired of this, tired of trying to find hope, trying to find a home. Thought that, okay, like this thing that we've been chasing from the beginning, and we've been going back and forth on that a bunch of times, we're able to get there, to get to Earth, then being met with the entire planet just, it's all gone. But like the planet is still there, but the civilization and the people gone. Full on nuclear fallout. And I'm gonna have to, I guess really wrap my head around this. And this is where like a theory was sort of forming while I was watching the episode. And I guess it is something that has been sort of in the back of my mind throughout a lot of the series, especially because of the line that we've now heard several times. Everything that has happened will happen again. Or, paraphrasing, I think. But the cyclical nature of, I guess, this world, these people, that's why some of them, or at least as far as we know, like just only the Cylons, or like the final five, they have experienced this before. Like they were here on Earth and they died. And even Kara died on Earth, but in her Viper. So she actually crashed, and then what happened, and how do they get reborn? How did she get reborn? And is Ellen Ty truly the final Cylon? I did not see that coming. I was thinking as soon as Saul found her, it was like, well, she's, human, so the humans also in some way, like they've also been here, the ones, like the people that we know, and they also got like reborn. But no, it's just still just the Cylons, and she was then presumably the final. Like I feel like I need more of a confirmation on that, besides just Saul saying it out loud. But maybe that is the confirmation, and I should just accept it. But it was such a, almost like a curveball. And Saul was walking out there, and I thought for a second that he was also just gonna give up, and like that whole story with the foxes that Adama told, and there was a lot of that inside of this episode. But first off, just sticking with like this cyclical thing that has been going on, and just repeating itself, I guess, over and over. And Deanna said it as well, and she's like, "I'm gonna get off this merry-go-round. I'm giving up, and I'm just gonna die here with like what's left of." Oh, not what's left, there's nothing left, but just the remnants of her people. But Cylons are still, well, immune to radiation, right? So, like, that's not gonna be an issue, but it must be, that's why they can't stay here. Like, for how long? Because there was signs of radiation, but what happened here most likely happened, thousands of years ago. So I'm not quite sure for how long it takes for radiation to sort of disappear, or if it ever truly does. It's just, wow. You guys said it, like things were gonna get weird, and that is, from where I'm standing right now, that is one of the weirder things in the show, and how exactly that works. And it is part of all those mysteries I mentioned in the beginning, where we just don't have any answers, and we just don't know how that is connected to the story at all. Like, we've gotten a lot of things explained, and specifically with the Cylons, but there's still just so much there. And so, like, Leoben saying he was wrong, and then straight up like just running away from Kara when she found her own corpse, which that is bound to absolutely frack with your head. Of course it is. and she was even about to tell Lee, but didn't get to it. So that's still coming, and she needs to open up about some of that stuff. And we also apparently still have, I guess, the rest of the Cylons out there. That was another thing that I was curious about. Like, had we seen the last of Cavill and that, those Cylons? Doesn't seem like it. So we might still have to contend with them at some point. But like, whatever the frak happened on this planet, and Cylons, they created their own the humans presumably created their own Cylons, or was it just Cylons over the whole planet? Because there was a lot of information here, but also like a lot of it where I'm like, is that really the truth of everything of what happened, what went down here? Did they just wipe themselves out in a stupid war between the humans and the Cylons? Like, so what they said, that they just traded one like nuclear fallout for another, one war for another. I don't fracking know, man. It is really messing with me, right? It's hard to wrap my head around it at least. So maybe, yeah, it's a good thing that I'm just watching one episode today, so that I don't completely just go like, what even. But I also want to comment on the theme, I guess, of this episode, which that was the really hard-hitting, sad part, like the part about what you do in a situation like this, or any given situation where you are faced with just losing hope. And do you fight it? Do you run from it? Or do you just embrace it? And yeah, that's a tough fracking subject, guys. I think we all, to some extent, know that feeling, or at least that the feeling of feeling hopeless, not seeing a way forward, and what that can then do to you and make you want to do to yourself. I almost don't really want to get into it, but like you can't really talk about this episode without getting into it. So I'm not gonna shy away from it. It's just that stuff hits hard. Like I've had moments throughout my life, and specifically in recent years, where I've been in a space, in a place where I just didn't feel good about anything with my life, and that weird temptation, or that weird, like, that voice inside of your head be like, well, maybe you should just call it quits then. So this episode really touched on some of that. And it's like, when you're in that, and you have those thoughts, it's extremely real in the moment, and very hard to let go of. Thankfully, most of us don't have the guts to ever really do something about it. And staying with the episode here, Dee did, and she just wanted to feel some sort of happiness in the moment, like before she did it. And I guess, like, looking back at the episode, the signs, they were certainly there. Like, how she broke down in the beginning of the episode. And then she got some time with Hera, you know, like the innocence of a child, like seeing that it's bound to hope, like, bring a smile to your face yeah. And then reconnecting with Lee. And then that was it. And it seems like a lot of people inside of the fleet, they were hit with that. And Adama himself, he didn't have the guts to do it himself. And thankfully, Ty talked some sense into him. And now they're gonna leave Earth again, and they're back on the road again. Gonna find a new home if they can. Like they've tried this before. It's not a new thing. It's just they been holding on to this hope of Earth being the final destination. That's where we go. That's where we can rebuild humanity, also like rebuild society in some shape or form. That didn't pan out, but we can still find someplace else, I guess. So getting over that hump and being able to move on, that is what we all, most of us, do at the end of the day when we've been through something like that. Thankfully, that we are still able to, even though we have those horrible thoughts, and when we are faced with adversity and especially faced with like our own regrets and pain and the feeling of letting yourself or others down, that of course there's always a way forward. But I do understand the urge or temptation or whatever you want to call it to just say, no, I'm getting off of this thing. That's enough life for me. That's enough struggle. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like, I don't have any more theories right now. It's just a lot of questions, and I'm gonna need for all of this to sink in, for it to like land. All of the sadness inside of this episode, and how it again touched on some things that are very real to me, and I'm sure to so many others out there. So if you want to, if you feel like it, please let me know what you were maybe thinking or feeling when you watched this episode first. Like, damn, that sucks. They did. Just thinking like not about the series, but more specifically the production of it, I guess, but just with the character of Dee, it did her a little bit dirty in that sense. Like, I get what they were trying to do, or what they did with her in this episode, and what was very impactful is just they kind of didn't have anything for her to do for a long while. Like, she broke it off with Lee, and then it was just like, oh, we don't really know what to do with her character, so now she's just there, and we see her once in a while. And then she gets a lot of screen time in this episode, but that was to tell this story. And now she's, of course, gone. So that's just, it's just sad with that character. But it doesn't take away from the story and how impactful it all is. It definitely doesn't. Not at all. This is still great. I am just heartbroken, and that I'm out of words at this point. So wrapping it all up, thank you guys so much for watching this one. I'll be back with some more Battlestar Galactica as soon as possible, of course. Thanks again for being here and for watching. Yeah. See you as soon as possible. So say we all.